If you're a believer, can you get remarried after you've been divorced? I get this question a lot because there are some Christians who will preach very strongly and believe very strongly that if you're divorced, the only person you can get married to is your previous spouse, or you got to wait till that spouse dies. So which leaves you as the person who is divorced wondering if you have to remain single for the rest of your life. So through my studies of looking at the Old Covenant and the New Covenant, divorce is not a lifelong sentence for singleness. If you are divorced, you are divorced. The marriage unit you had no longer exists. Old Covenant or New Covenant. In the Old Covenant, you had to give a writ of divorce and it was broken. New Covenant, Jesus acknowledged the woman who was sitting there. Well, she had like 5 husbands. Paul acknowledges that if an unbeliever leaves you, you're free from that. Jesus says you can divorce in case of adultery. So there's already reasons you can get divorced, but in either case, God recognized the divorce. So you're divorced. So since you're no longer bound to your previous spouse, yes, you can get remarried. Regardless of what got you to the divorce, you can get remarried. However, the question should be, should you get remarried? Not can you get remarried? Should you get remarried is based on your relationship with God. Have you worked out the issues that created the divorce in the first place? If the divorce wasn't your fault, have you worked through the emotional healing that's required to go into a healthy marriage? Or maybe you divorced for the wrong reasons and you're still single and your ex-spouse is still single, and maybe God wants you guys to get back together again. So it's not about can you get remarried? The real question is, should you get remarried? So don't be in bondage about you got to stay single for the rest of your life. Divorce is not an unpardonable sin that you got to remain in a single condition as a penance to a failed marriage. So be free in the fact that you can get remarried, but ask the deeper question, should I get married? And if so, God, who do you want me to marry?